I think it's a
If
lot
I
of.
was a single man, I damn sure would be asking that question. I don't give a fuck how much it piss a bitch off.
So it's
Cause
not
if it can
it
piss, cause at the end of the day, if that little question can piss a woman off, then she's not really a
So
woman.
it's not pissing a woman off. It's that when a man asks that question, it's like, well, what would give a man a reason to ask that question? Number one reason why men are now asking women that question, what do you bring to the table? Because that was never really a factor. When a man is approaching a woman, he already sees what he likes and he sees what he wants. So therefore, what I bring to the table, you can already actually see that. But when men ask that question now, they're saying, what do a woman bring to the table? Because I could pay somebody to cook, I could pay somebody to clean, I could pay somebody to have sex with me. So what do you bring to the table? So it's just like now as a woman, it's like, okay, well, you just said just three things, like the top basic things. There's a whole world inside of
Exactly.
me, right? Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
But the you go because I feel like I'm hollering. The way that that question is being asked by men is not being asked by men. It's being asked by rich boys. That's who that question is being asked from. Let me finish. Baby, you keep cutting me off, and I'm losing my train of thought. So let me let you talk,
Nah, I'm confused on.
because I'm not able to finish my thought.
Nah,
You're
because
not
you're
allowing.
saying rich boys.
Because those are
The
the
rich
ones. So
boys.
here's the thing. Here's the type of man that asking that question. The average Joe is not asking a woman what does she bring to the table. The only men that are asking that question are rich men. These rich boys that just got some money and learn how to finagle the system and getting money. So that's why they're saying I can pay for everything that a woman can do. So what do you bring to the table? So those are the type of men that's asking those questions. Now a man that's established and got himself together, he's not asking that question because he already knows how to observe to get that answer without asking the question. A woman don't need to ask a man, what do you bring to the table? Because I know how to observe to see what you bring into the table. Now, if we courting and we talking, then yeah, that's a great question. It's not an
But
offensive
that's
question for
yeah,
me.
but that's what I'm saying.
It's not an
I'm not saying it as in the effect of y'all already passed the courting part. That's a question you ask when you're courting.
It is a
So
question
that's a
you asked
great
me.
question.
It's not. I'm not saying it's not a bad question, but the thing is, it's the way that the question is asked. I'm talking about how the question is asked.
How do
Here,
you want the question asked? Do you want to? I mean, I don't. That doesn't make any sense to me. How the question is asked is a question.
because it's like that.
It
No,
doesn't matter how
have
it's
you? All right,
asked.
so I'm gonna pull up a conversation so you can see how these young boys with money are asking this question. I keep saying it, but it's like it's not registering. So maybe if you hear a man ask the question, you still won't be able to see what I'm seeing because I'm a woman and you're a man. I'm not saying that the question is a bad question. It is a great question because what it does is it can make both people think. It can make a woman think, well, what else do I bring to the table besides cooking, cleaning, and sex? It can make you think, but it's the same. Hold
Exactly.
on, it's the same thing
You
for a
just said
man.
everything I wanted you to
Let
say.
me finish. It's the
I'm letting
same
you
thing.
finish.
It's the same thing for a man. If I ask a man, what do you bring to the table? All men are going to start off with, I could pay the bills,
Because
right?
that's what every woman wants though, right?
Wait, no, it's not.
Every woman
No,
wants
no, wait,
every woman
wait,
wants a
wait,
man
wait.
to pay
No,
all the
wait,
bills.
wait, wait,
Every woman wants
wait,
that.
wait,
So don't argue with me
wait,
with that
wait. We're
part.
not arguing. We're actually debating. You're sharing your opinion. I'm sharing my opinion. It's not an
Every
argument.
woman, you ask a woman right now today, the number one thing she'll say is, "Oh, I want a man to pay all the bills.
Now
If
let's
he
now
don't
let's
pay all
now
the
let's now
bills,
let's go to a
then
woman.
I ain't want to
Now
be
let's
with a
you
nigga."
know who Vera Wang is?
I know who.
All right,
Yes.
so let's go to Vera Wang, right? Let's go to Vera Wang and then the average Joe, or not even the average Joe, just another rich
What
nigga
does that?
too. But
What does money have to
because
do with
I'm
anything?
trying to help you understand something
Money
from a
has nothing
woman's
to do
point of
with a
view. From a
question.
woman's point of view, right? If I'm already rich and established, I don't need you to pay shit for me too. So therefore, as a rich woman, I can now ask a man that's newly rich, hey, what do you bring to the table? Because I could already pay my own fucking bills. I could already fix my own fucking car. I built this house. I could do everything a man normally do. So what do you bring to the table? As a man, when if you meet a woman that's financially stable, she could do for herself pretty much everything. And I do mean like what men normally do. Outside stuff, fixing cars, clean the gutters. That woman could do all of that. What do a man bring to the table? So it's the same kind of thing. Now he got to think like, well, shit, because as a man, I'm used to providing financially, right?
Can I?
But now I'm with a woman who don't really need financial provision. So how do I provide for her? So it's the same thing.
Okay,
What do a man?
now I'm
What
going to
can you
answer
bring
your
to the
question
table
on
for
that
her?
part. if a man ran into that type of woman, a man wouldn't even want to deal with her. A
Exactly.
man don't want
There
to
we
be
go.
with a
There we
woman
go.
that could be independent in every
There
aspect.
we go. So
So
then we now we. Mhm.
that a man wouldn't even think to proceed that.
Mhm.
But
Mhm. So now
when
we
you
now we
reverse the tables from a man's point of view, a woman wants a man that's rich and well
not
endowed.
that woman though.
So
Not all women. You said you started off with all women. It's not all women.
all
It's a
right,
certain type
I'm
of woman.
saying most. I didn't say all women. I said
Mm.
most
Yeah, every
women.
woman.
I said most women want a man that will pay the bills. I didn't say all women. I said most. Most women want a man to pay all the bills. That's the dead truth.
Hmm.
Unless she
But then after, but look, but after that, after you,
unless she provides everything for herself, and 9 times out of 10, she in the motherfucking house by herself with 50 cats.
not really. You got a lot of women out here that's so like just our generation, right? At the age of 18, most black women are already established. We got our own car, we got our own apartment, we're paying our own bills at the age of 18. It takes a black man until he is 30. The average black man don't get to that point until he is in his 30s. Maybe. So the type of woman that is out here now is very rare to see a man that can even match what us women have. Y'all either super rich or nothing at all. The in between men, y'all having a hard time managing because you want up, but you really got what you supposed. You got your equal right here. Your equal ain't good enough for you. So it's just, money. Money is what makes those questions make people tick. Because the rich is like, oh, well, shit, I can pay for everything. That's a man and a woman. So with that question, like you said, is that a great question? Absolutely. Because if we both rich, now what are your attributes? What are your features? What can you bring to the table if we both
It
rich?
don't matter if you're rich or you're poor. If both of you are rich or both of y'all are poor, you can still bring the
But
same
that's
shit
what
to the table.
that's the question.
It's
That's
not
the
about
but that but
money.
that but that's the it is about money because
It's not.
we got both
It's
male
not.
and female
Because
saying the
at the
same
end of the
thing that's
day,
rich.
with
A
a
rich
man and
woman
woman,
going to ask another man,
a man,
what are you bringing to the table? A rich man could ask another rich
what
woman,
a
what are you
man is
bringing to the
truly
table?
asking
Hmm.
is, can you be there for me emotionally?
Hmm.
Can you cook for
We
me?
saying the
Can
same
you
thing.
take care of
We
my
saying the
stuff for
same
me?
thing. Yep. We saying the
That's
same thing.
all. But the number
Yep.
one thing is a man needs a woman emotionally. Same way that a woman needs a man emotionally
Same
too.
thing. There we
But
go.
women don't see that.
We
And that's
both
what I'm trying to say.
we both
No.
don't. We both don't.
We oh.
We both don't, cause
All
men
right.
like men. We both
All
don't.
right.
It's the
All
same
right.
thing. It's a man. This is a
Men,
man and a
men
woman
sit
thing.
here and take care of a woman financially, do everything the motherfucker asks, and we don't see what she wants. We see women clearly, but women don't see us. And that's the downfall in the whole situation because women fight to nowadays they fight to be independent instead of being coupled. And that's why everything is so out of whack, not in balance. Because there's no everybody has an ego now. You
No,
can talk to women.
everybody has an ego. If we had no ego, then we would have no issue. So everybody has a ego. Ego is what makes us tick.
I
Ego is what
just
gives.
said that.
No, you said everybody has no ego,
I
baby.
said everybody has an ego. Take
Okay.
the headphones off
No,
so you
I
can
got
hear
my
me.
headphones
I
off.
said everybody has an ego, and that's why everything's fucked up. Because chase women are rather chase a career instead of being here for what she truly is to be here for, and that's to procreate. All women are meant to procreate.
And what are men meant to do?
If you don't do that, you're not even really fulfilling your life.
What are men and what is a man's job to do?
And a man's job is to provide.
Like what does provide mean? Give me a breakdown of providing.
You know what it means.
No,
So I'm
I
not
want to
allowed
hear.
to go into all of that
I
right
want to
now.
hear what your version of
Because
provision
I'm
is.
trying to elaborate on
I
other shit
know,
besides that
but
right now.
this is the topic.
All right, yeah,
The
but
topic is men and women and what they bring to the table. That's the
and I'm
topic.
telling you, just let me get to it.
Okay. Thought you got there. I was
Yeah,
trying to ask for clarity.
the man financially is there for the woman. They're financially, emotionally, and physically, right? Because the man gotta, you, you know.
I don't know. I'm not a man, so that's
Well,
why
I
if
mean,
I ask for
she right
clarity,
here. I can't really say what I gotta say, but touch, all that good stuff,
hmm
and being there emotionally, mentally, all that. We gotta. It's a lot that we have to do as a man. It's just a lot.
Mm.
And women don't women the women don't think that the thing with women think men really don't do shit. They think, oh, we just working, that's it. But that ain't even the truth. Because at the end of the day, we're thinking for the whole entire fucking house. The house is a chessboard to us. So now we gotta figure shit out. We gotta figure out how the bill's gonna get paid, how this shit gonna get done, where we gotta move this shit to get done. We thinking all fucking day about everything.
Hello.
So y'all doing a lot of thinking, and one of the things that is lacking in men today in the household is y'all do a whole lot of thinking and no doing. There's the woman is actually the one that's physically doing inside of the home.
Well,
That's what
that's
we're
what
doing.
she's supposed to do. That's her
And
job.
the man, hold
Especially if
on,
she,
let me
especially
finish.
if
I
she
just sat
ain't
there and
working,
listened to you, and now I
especially
can't
if she
even get
don't
a
have a
sentence
whole
in before you started
another
talking
half.
over me. I just sat there and listened to you.
I mean, you cut me off a couple times,
Okay, but I stopped for 5 minutes and let you go. I counted. I'm looking at the time. So unhealed people is who you talking about. Everything you saying, I believe, comes from unhealed people, men and women, right? Men and women, we don't understand our roles and we're not playing our roles even when we know our roles. You could know something but not understand it. You could know something and not know how to do it. You just have information, right? So a lot of us walking around with the information and the lack of doing. The reason why we can't get the doing and doing consistently independently, and what I mean by independently is I don't need you to do something for me to do something right, for me to have my integrity. I don't need nobody to move the way I'm moving. Well, I'll do if you do. I don't need that. So we have a, like you said, ego. That's where the ego come in. I'll do it if you do it. I'm supposed to be the only one doing something right. That's the ego, right? So that's why we skip over the healing. We can't even get to the healing part because of the ego part. So it's not a man thing. It's not a woman thing. It's an unhealed trauma thing. And it comes out of men and it comes out of women. Men are not better than women. Women are not better than men. The only thing that makes us better is when we actually come together. Two people up here, this is better. This right here, you over here by yourself, you over here by yourself. So shit can go all over the place. But if we come together, now we're in the middle and we balance like that. And the reason why we can't get there is because we lack healing. When we lack healing, we can't see. We can't see. It's like this. You're trying to look through your own, got your hands like this and trying to see. You can't see. You can't understand. You can't understand. You can't understand. You can't overstand when you do not heal. So when you hear something that sounds good, it sounds really good, and then we start to repeat things. It still sound like dummies because we don't. A smart person could hear a smart dummy, meaning you really dumb, but the way you just said that, you still sound stupid, even though you said something smart. You still sound stupid because we know that's an interpretation. So the lack of healing is got us fighting each other when it's like, wait, we ain't supposed to be fighting each other. We're supposed to be
I don't
uplifting
think
each
it's
other.
just the lack of healing. I just think it's
It is a
I
lack
think
of
yeah,
healing.
I think it's a
It
lot
is a
of
lack of healing
social
because
media too.
those that
I think
heal,
it's a lot of influence with
when
social
you
media
heal,
as well.
nothing can distract you
Yeah,
when
no,
you are
I
a
get
healed
that. But
person.
with social media being a thing too, that's a
Social
big
media controls the unhealed easily. So if you
it controls
unhealed,
everybody.
it actually controls the
It
unhealed
controls
easily.
everybody.
It
It controls
controls the
everybody. You
unhealed.
can't say just unhealed.
It
It's
all it all depends.
everybody.
So here we go. Here how I can respond to that. It does control everybody depending on the choice of the person that's using it. So if I choose to use this device only for, then that device does not control me. I control the device because now I'm choosing to talk to somebody or look up information. Right? When I'm gonna tell you when it's controlling you. When it's controlling you is when you sit in this. I'm not arguing with you. You having your opinion. I have my opinion. You have your opinion. I have my opinion. Okay. So again, the healed can hear that. The healed people want we. I'm not upset. You upset because you want to argue. I'm not trying to argue. This is a com. So if we're saying the same exact thing, then what is the? How can you now say that you're trying to argue? Why are we saying I'm the one trying to argue that? If we saying the same thing, I'm not upset because I know we saying the same thing. I'm getting to hear it out of a man's mouth, and you're getting to hear it out of a woman's mouth.
I get it.
That's
All
it.
right, yeah, I get it. We're saying the same exact thing though.
Here you go.
Around in circles.
It was a great debate until we start to point the fingers and say, you're starting an argument. I'm not starting an argument. I started a debate.
I never said you were starting an argument.
You trying to argue.
I
That's what you
said
said. You trying to
you're-
argue. I'm not trying to argue. I'm having a
I
debate.
said you're being combative with everything that I said. I
Okay.
didn't say
I took that as arguing when I heard combative because I thought that we were debating, not being combative.
Everything I'm saying is getting twisted. That's how I know
I'm
you're
not trying to twist what
listening.
you're saying. I'm listening. That's why if I wasn't listening, then we wouldn't be able to say the same thing. If I wasn't listening, we wouldn't be saying the same thing, right?
Anybody, like you said, a dumb motherfucker can sound smart, right?
Yeah, but I'm not a dumb motherfucker though. We know that. We know I'm not a dumb mother. Did you just call me a dumb motherfucker? I feel like I just got called a dumb motherfucker. That's what I feel like I just got called. I feel like I just got a jab.
And then that's exactly what I'm talking about. Everything that I'm saying, you're trying to be combative when I'm talking to you.
Combative.
If I wanted to call you stupid or dumb, I would have just said that. I wouldn't have said what I just said.
I don't know what you're trying to say, so that's why I said how I feel. I didn't accuse you. I told you how I felt.
I see what triggers me with you. I see what triggers me.
Well, help. Let's work through it.
Just by talking to you right now.
Let's work through it. Do a feel, understand, do. Do a feel, understand, do with me so I can understand. Oh, see, there you go. There you go. Okay, well, when you're ready, I would like to understand more what your issue is with me, or what your trigger, as you said, is with me. Why I trigger you. I would like to know that.
You don't listen to fully understand. You listen and then you kind of
Try to have your conversation without using the word you and say I feel. Let's do a feel, understand, do, because we know how to do that. That's what I'm saying. Cause but again, we listen to the Fight Right class 3 times a year, and 3 times a year we get into it. So all you gotta do is do a feel, understand, do. Do a feel, understand, do, and use the word I. When we doing the feel, understand, do, we speaking on our own feelings. Don't accuse me. When we say you words, you is accusing. No, you said you. You can't say you. Don't say I then. A feeling is an I. A feeling is an I, not a you. You accuse me. Your first 3 sentences started off with you. I can't let you get to the point because I have to correct you because you are a coma king, and as an Acoma king, do it the right way. Fight right. Fight right. I feel. Now I'm gonna be quiet. I feel. It's not my way. That's the Black Love School way. The way we both learned and we both agreed on that. It's always fuck Black Love School when we got to start using it in the moment. In the moment. Use it in the moment. That's what we go to school for. It's what I pay $42 a month for. Use it in the moment. No, that's the way we both can understand is by speaking like that. Because the way if I understood what you were saying, when you said you, I wouldn't have been offended. So what I'm saying is, if you want me to know how you feel, don't accuse me of telling you or treating you a certain way. Tell me how you feel. Well, I can't hear that. I can't hear that when you accuse me. See, I'm triggered by being accused. You don't have to. Can I have that lighter, please, so I can light this shit? Can I have a lighter? I know, because you don't have self-control and you don't know how to use your tools. You don't know how to use your tools, baby. It's okay. You're going to learn how to use your tools because as your wife, I'm going to make sure that you learn how to use these tools in these moments. That's the power of the Black Love School. Well, you can't. Well, and now I'm telling you the way that you're speaking to me is offensive. Well, it's offensive. Well, don't call. Well, when you say you, it's offensive, and that's a trigger, and triggers make me cut you off. Because you accuse me of something, and I'm like, I'm trying to understand, but if I'm being accused of something, then I can't understand that. I can't understand when I'm being accused. I can't understand when I'm being accused, but I can understand when you tell me how you feel. So I just said it. I told you once, I told you thrice. I understand when you're explaining how you feel, but when you start to accuse me, then that makes me feel offended. Now you upset. It's okay. Now you upset. Go calm yourself down, baby. Go calm yourself down. It's all right. Okay, well, we both got triggered. You accused me of some shit I ain't do, and that's it. It's all right, baby. It's all right. You was going through the men versus war conversation. It's okay. When you ready to use your tools, I'll be ready to listen. If you don't want to, that's okay too. No, you're crazy. It's okay, baby. When you ready to talk, like the Akoma King that you supposed to be, then I'll listen. When you ready to express how you feel, then I'll be ready to listen. But if you're gonna use words like you, then I will not listen. And that's the bottom line. Okay?
And that's another trauma you need to get over.
I don't have no traumas, baby. I don't have no traumas, baby. I don't have no traumas, baby. I was trying to listen and then you started to attack me. You started to attack me. So what do you want me to do when you start to attack me? I told you. Can you not accuse me? Can you just speak from I started off with can you change your you to I? And what did you want to do? Fuck this and fuck that. Okay, then so that's it. Fuck it all. It's okay with me.
They're taking
When
C.
you ready to express how you feel, then I can listen. But that's okay then. That's okay too. That's okay too. That's okay too. If that's how you feel, I understand. That's okay
Lost
too.
Charlie. Taking C.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Our debates often turns into arguments because his opinion is often like right. Yeah. Well, hey, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. I'm not the one arguing. You the one arguing. You cussing. You angry. You got your blood pressure up. Yes, I did say it, honey. Did you? Why you in my conversation? You believe that what you say is the truth. You do. You do believe that what you say is the truth, and that's okay. Everything that come out of our mouth, we all believe is true, and that's okay. That's how you feel. But one of the things you can't do is sit up and tell me you this and you that and you this. How the fuck you know anything about me if you didn't ask me about me? I asked you how you feel and you start telling me about me. You can't even talk about you without saying the word you. So that's the problem. That's the problem that you have. You got to heal from that and ask yourself, how come every time I'm asked about me, I answer with saying something about her? I tell her she did this or she did that. I blame everything on her. You. So it's just like, ask yourself, why do all your sentences start off like that? You can't even talk about you without getting upset. You remember when we did the exercise and you couldn't look in the mirror and talk about you? So it's okay. How about you do the healing that you're trying to tell me I need to do? Because I'm working on me every day, baby. I'm in Akoma Queens again, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you was in Akoma Kings, you would have a better conversation. You would have been able to approach this about a lot better. You would be using those tools. That's what you would be doing. But instead, you gotta argue. You gotta holler. You at the top of your lungs. You going in. You think you the truth. How about this? Everything come out your mouth is the truth to your ears. Okay? Yeah, you gotta heal. Cause you gotta heal with your issue with women, baby. You gotta heal with your issue with women. Cause you always want to argue with a woman. You don't talk like this to men, but you want to talk like that to a woman all the time. Heal that with yourself. Okay? That's one of the things you could work on. See, I done already got with my trauma with my uncle. I already know where my triggers came from. That's why I don't even get upset with you no more. You can't upset me because I see you stuck where you are. That's why you hollering what you hollering now. You couldn't even have a clean debate about a question without getting emotional and taking it personal. Your opinion versus mine, and because you talking this, your opinion is over mine, is grander, it's the truth. No, sir. Your opinion is your opinion, mine is mine. Neither one is right or wrong. It's how we feel due to our experience. And that's one of the things you still have to learn. It's okay. A woman is just supposed to procreate. White men taught y'all that. White men taught y'all that. This nigga realized that a woman is made to procreate. That's her job. Like, oh. And what's the job of a man? Pay for everything. Oh, okay. That's why you don't know how to emotionally be there for a woman. You know how to demand it, but you don't know how to give it.
He in the back of the van, baby.
Oh, I'm fucking him up.
Oh well, shit.
I'm
I'm
fucking
getting
him up.
fucked up. I'm getting fucked up. I ain't got a shot in this motherfucker. I ain't got a shot. Oh shit! I just killed teammate.
They can't get hold down none of the points. They stuck in they spawn. Ooh, they stuck in they spawn hard.
I'm trying to figure out why is my loadout like this. I got
Oh,
a
it's
sorry ass loadout. He's sniping in the back of the van.
mama. What the fuck? I'm about to get him in that doorway. Got him.
I don't have no damn lethals. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with my...
You probably got a your loadout got switched. I remember I had a loadout where my lethals wasn't coming in.
Yeah, it's like I ain't got
Every time
shit
you try
in
to throw
this.
something and tell you no lethals is attached.
He's in that yellow garage. Tried to get his ass.
I don't see how my
Damn,
shit went through
sissy.
him. How I went through him.
What's my... Oh.
Nah, how I shoot the one and didn't get the two. They capping.
I can't get over there.
Headies. Watch this, watch this. Since y'all want to come down that walkway, bounce. Got him.
We're ahead, but stay alert. Marshal people are no
Proceed.
fools. Losing Bravo. Securing C. Losing B.
Oh, whoever had my back.
I had your back, girl, from the balcony.
Oh, Jesus. I had it.
Damn, I should have threw
See how
something.
they was just
Securing B.
standing there?
Mm-hmm.
They never stood a chance. Proceed to
They never stood a chance.
Mop them up and move out, people.
If I ain't have all them damn team kills, I kept shooting this nigga right here. My bad, Cotton on top. You did good.
Someone's got to start the party. Enemy inside. Stay there. Watch out, grenade.
I ain't gonna lie, Cece.
Mm.
That just all took me out of a loop just now.
Oh, I knew it was headed there. It often goes there when we having like men-woman debates. I realized that he really believes that what he's saying is the truth. And, you know, it's like my whole side of it was, wait a minute, that's your opinion because you're a man. This is my opinion because I'm a woman. And then you saying, oh, you saying the same thing I said. I said, exactly. And then he said, well, it's like you said, even a dumb motherfucker can repeat some shit. So I said, oh, are you trying to call me dumb? Like, it's all funny to me because I see the workup often. Like, I see the workup, like, and I'm just like, why do you feel this? Why do you get like this when we're having a general conversation about this is how you feel about this topic, this is how I feel about the topic. Now, why did we start arguing? And his thing is because you don't
That's,
listen. How am I not listening if you just said I'm saying the same thing you saying? How is this possible? But we hear two different things. You're a man, I'm a woman. So what I'm gonna do is because I realized that my damn mic was on, I'm going to save the last 30 minutes